What is going on out there, peeps? As this P. Diddy trial moves forward, we're starting to find out that a lot of people were involved in these Puff Daddy freakoffs. The latest person to be mentioned is the Timu Obama, the Obama knockoff, Hakeem Jeffries. This is a guy that tries to talk like Obama, tries to act like Obama, trying to be Obama. Come to find out, he is a lot more like Obama than we had thought.
In and out of my mouth, I am the Peter Smoker. In the butt.
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
Yeah, say what in the butt? Allegedly, Hakeem Jeffries likes a specific type of party. We're going to get into this because Newsweek is reporting this, and there's a lot of information coming out about Hakeem Jeffries that actually should not be surprising to anyone. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. Now, many of you might not remember this, but there was a Republican representative who came out and snitched on a lot of the representatives that were in the House and in the Senate. Now, here's the thing I'm starting to really realize. These candidates that are running for office, they're winning thanks to the big dollars of a lot of big donors. And they're putting a lot of criminals into our government. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're easy to control. They're compromised. I mean, we keep finding out all kinds of crap about people, whether they're breaking a law, whether they're involved in pedophilia, whether they're involved in homosexual relations. Look, I don't care what people do in the privacy of their own home. I really don't care. But when it goes beyond that, then there's something that we should be talking about. Who remembers Representative Cawthorn coming out saying that there's cocaines and orgies going on with their politicians?
Look at all these people. A lot of them that I've looked up to through my life. I've always paid attention to politics, guys. That then all of a sudden you get invited to like, well, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you just ask me to come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove addiction in our country, and then you watch them do a key bump of cocaine right in front of
you. Yeah. People thought he was crazy. The media tried to make him sound like he was a crazy guy. Come to find out, he wasn't lying. That's what we keep finding out is all these people telling you the truth. The media is running cover for a lot of these big-name big shots. Start becoming whistleblowers. The media tries to make them sound like they're crazy. But this is the latest. This here from Joe S. Peer posted this on his X platform. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries linked to Sean Diddy Combs' freak-off parties. Said in a bizarre twist emerging from the federal investigation into illicit Hollywood gatherings, musical mogul Sean Diddy Combs divulged. So this is P. Diddy snitching. Shocking details about the late night affairs attended by Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. Sean Diddy Combs is snitching. This is him telling us that Congressman Hakeem Jeffries is there. The minority leader in the U.S. House of Representatives, according to testimony, Jeffries was a reoccurring guest of honor at a covert Communist Party freakoffs. Look, again, we've been telling you guys that this is the direction that the Democrats are pushing us, which is into communism. Hakeem Jeffries is having Communist Party freakoffs. Is anybody surprised? No. So these are Communist Party freakoffs themed around exaggerated communist nostalgia. These over-the-top events featured actors dressed as historical, revolutionary, and unsettling array of symbolic rituals. These are members of our Congress doing this crap. Is anybody surprised? I mean, come on. A lot of the Democrats have been linked to pedophilia for a long time. People have been talking about the Clintons being involved with rituals and shit for a long time. It isn't just conspiracy. See, one thing when one person comes out and says something, you might be able to blow it off as whatever. This person's lying or it's a conspiracy. But when you have multiple, and I mean multiple people coming out saying the same thing, at what point do you go, this is no longer a conspiracy. There's something definitely here. Sources familiar with the investigation say that parties began with theatrical and controversial acts, including staged flag burning. They're burning the flag. You guys, come on, man. These are your representatives. Staged flag burning performances meant to lampoon Cold War hysteria. Diddy claimed that Jeffries often insisted on the presence of young Hispanic males. Here's where the one area is where him and Obama are not alike. Obama likes older white men. So apparently, Hakeem Jeffries likes younger Hispanic males, performers costumed as flamboyant versions of Fidel Castro. Yeah, okay, very interesting. This is the type of party that Hakeem Jeffries likes. Do you understand why they don't want Trump to be in office? Because if the Democrats were in office, P. Diddy would not be in trial right now. They'd find ways to cover this up, find a way to erase all the witnesses, because this is what they do for each other. They cover each other's asses. All this stuff would not be coming out. They would hide it, or we'd never see trials. So he's having flamboyant versions of Fidel Castro, complete with glitter-covered fatigues and choreographed cigar routines. Wow. The supposed purpose, political catharsis, masked as performance art. Though critics argue it crossed every imaginable line. Of course it does. The Democrats are about pushing this communist agenda, whether it's through gay parties or not. An especially wild account described a weekend-long escapade where Jeffries partied for 72 hours straight. That's what I'm talking about. Go on, champ. 72 hours straight, demanding increasingly elaborate pageantry. Over 40 impersonators rotated through the night as mock military parades turned into intimate dance battles. Oh my God, I can just see it now. Come on, you can look at Jeffries and just tell, just like Obama, you can just tell they swing from the opposite side of the plate. It was like Hamilton meets Fear and Loathing in Havana. One unnamed performer said, despite the absurdity, investigators are looking into whether any laws were broken or if it was simply art pushed into the most chaotic edge. Look, again, I don't care what people do in the privacy of their own home. I just don't. But when you're a member of Congress and you're getting busted doing drugs at these parties, breaking the law, then yeah, that's when it becomes an issue because you're compromised. The powers that be are making sure that criminals are actually being voted into office so they have something to hold over their head. Shit like you're finding out now. Jeffries' office has firmly denied all claims, dismissing them as weaponized fiction. Yet, with Diddy Combs agreeing to the deposition and whispers of video evidence surfacing, the line between satire and scandal grows thinner by the day. Come on, man. You think Puff Daddy's gonna mention some shit without having proof? He videotaped everything that was going on. Then they would use them to blackmail people, just like Epstein. So congratulations to Hakeem Jeffries. We're finding out that you like to smoke the penis polka. As Capitol Hill braces for impact, the public is left to wonder how much of the Communist Party freak-off was a show and how much was real. So right now, all this is allegedly this happened. Of course, Hakeem Jeffries is denying it, although I can't figure out why they would just drag him in the middle of a conversation and a testimony given by P. Diddy's. That doesn't make no sense. He's trying to save his own ass, and he's going to blow as many people out of the water as possible. He's going to make sure that he has evidence about what he's talking about. So Hakeem Jeffries, come to find out, likes to take nuts to the forehead and a chin, and Sean Puff Diddy has evidence of this. Again, if that's your preference, that's fine. But Hakeem Jeffries is aware of what goes on in these freak-offs. He's, I'm sure, heard many rumors, and instead he said nothing, did nothing, and a lot of victims were hurt. I guess he thought they would just throw parties specifically just for him. No. Puff Daddy was just another Jeffrey Epstein. They blackmailed politicians, they blackmailed actors, using the videos that they made at these parties to get them to do what they want them to do. So, like I said, come to find out, Hakeem Jeffries is a lot more like Obama than we had anticipated. So they're doing the investigation as to whether or not he committed no crimes. I don't think he committed no crimes. But if he's doing drugs at these parties, then that's different. Then something needs to be said. He needs to resign. He needs to get the hell out. But if all he's doing is just swallowing dudes, that's on him. Nobody gives a crap. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out.